Catch me, don't forget me, resurrect me. Fire dog tags the same place that they would get me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. You ain't solid, ain't that.
Man, I told you guys I was going to let you in on the behind the scenes stuff. Today, very, very, very frustrated. Ordered some filming equipment from Best Buy last week. I ordered the equipment and filled out all the stuff for the address, everything else. Today I find out after the delay, then they said it's supposed to get delivered today. Then they said the order couldn't be delivered because they said that there was an issue. Come to find that it doesn't look like they got the apartment number. So I've been waiting for a whole week for them to deliver something. I could have picked it up the day before as an option, but I was just like, well, shoot, what's the difference between a day? Now, this happens. Of course, none of the Best Buys have it, so I'm sitting here looking crazy. I was going to try to film some stuff hopefully tomorrow. Can't even do it. I don't have my equipment. Highly frustrated. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to do, to either solve this issue, replace what I was going to do, or do something different. Yeah. Utterly ridiculous. I'll see you later. My goodness, I cannot believe it. I'm finally here with my main actress. Oh my goodness. So, I want everyone to find out about you. This is Pride and Egos Presents, and I just think I'm over the moon, and I'm super excited about having you here. And I just want you to tell the viewers who you are and just a little bit about yourself.
My name is Ann Tisha Anderson. I'm from Arkansas. A little bit about myself. Well, I am a heart survivor. I used to be a pro athlete in track and field. I did the heptathlon, went out for 2008 Olympics, but ended up having heart surgery, so hence why I'm a heart survivor. I am a proud mother. Love my babies. They keep me going at all times. I have done some acting in the past. I've been in musicals like Hairspray, Chicago, 9, just to name a few. Mamma Mia, Big River, and My Name is Alice, Caroline or Change. Those are all musicals that I've been in. I've been in some short films like A Silent Cry, which is a project that I was honored to be able to bring awareness of human trafficking, which I think is important. People don't realize how serious it is. So to be able to be a part of that project was an honor. And also been in a movie that you can check on Amazon. It's called God's Purpose. I was a supporting actress in that movie. I also played in Negative Split on Unspoken Truth. I played in, what is another one? It's a few of them that I've been in, but I'm looking for more projects, and I'm excited to be Detective Jordan.
That's it, man. And it's funny story, because like when I was actually doing the script and stuff, and I was doing the bios for the characters, I typed in the bio, and then
Oh,
lo and
yeah.
behold, it's like, oh.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I remember that. So he did type in the information, and he showed me the picture of the character that AI had picked out. And I was like, are you playing with me right now? I was like, it's me. And he was like, what do you mean? I literally had a picture with the exact same outfit on. Only thing was different was my hairstyle and our eye color. But it was the same exact picture, which was so scary. So he was like, well, I guess I found my Detective Jordan. So here we are.
Yeah, no, I was, and just looking at like some of the projects that you was mentioning, I'm a fan. Like I watched a few of them myself, besides the stuff that you actually sent me. So I was like, oh man, I'm like, because like when you first told me about the God's Purpose,
Yes.
I laughed so hard because I'm like, I know I've seen this movie, and then I went back to it, and I'm like, and it wasn't like you was just in the movie and then they
back out.
Nah, you was like, you had
I had some roles in there.
yeah, and it was good though because you get a chance to see the range, even with the silent cry. I just watched that maybe about a week or two ago, and I didn't even know she was in it.
Yes.
It was a surprise, like because they didn't say anything. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, that's my actress. But then I was like, I was really looking at it, and I said, like just the tone and everything. I'm like, this character that you're going to be doing with this film is going to be awesome. So, yeah, I'm over the moon. What are some of the things besides family and that you have a real good passion or a big passion about?
I think I'm just passionate about people, period. I love to uplift and encourage anybody that I can. If I can inspire any kind of way, then that's just kind of how I am. I do a little bit of everything. They kind of call me a Jill of all trades. So I'm like dibble dabble in everything. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. So, tomboy.
It's like I said, like just looking at the stuff that you've done, and I can attest to that. Like what you're speaking on, the character, very, approachable and just good people. You like around you it's like it's a good spirit.
Well, thank
Some
you.
people, you're like, okay. Gotta go.
God.
So yeah, but and hopefully, guys, we get some of the other family members to be in here.
Yes.
I can't wait. Like I said, I want to tailor make this character. I know you're saying that it's your job to bring the character alive.
That's correct.
But at the same time, I want to tailor make it because I see so much of this character in you. And even though, like, I want you to still reach for it to stretch a little bit and act, but at the same time, I want to tailor make it to you. Because I just think, from what I've seen of you in the different projects that you've done, I think it's gonna be a home run.
Well, I'm honored, like I said before. I hope I do it justice. I look forward to bringing Detective Jordan to life. From what I've seen so far, I got to learn more and more about the character, but for what I've read so far, I think, she has so many layers and depth to her that it's going to be quite the journey and challenge to bring them all to life, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah, and just even for the background of the character and stuff. So, like, the character is a person that was in Afghanistan, supported special forces, done like work side by side, hand in hand with them, and seen combat. And now, as she leaves the service, she gets into law enforcement. And then as she gets into law enforcement, what you start finding out is she gets promoted because she's a go-getter, and she gets promoted to detective and becomes the lead detective on this case of multiple murders. And with that being said, she's got to obviously solve this case. And part of the background for the character, and I didn't think about it until maybe about a week or two ago, I realized like some of this character is me. I had no idea. As I'm writing this stuff, I'm like, this seems familiar. But in a way it's good because it's natural stuff that I can pull from.
Right.
So like with you being, let's say, you're kind of standoffish, but you still have that ability to connect, but on your terms.
Okay.
And I think that's something I probably do too. So people are like, "Yeah, you're friendly," but I'm like, "You probably won't never see me in life unless you know me." And
Gotcha.
then it's cool. But
So she basically is the totally opposite of myself, but that is okay. Like I said, it's going to be a challenge, and I love the challenge to make the character come to life. So learning her story and her background and really getting to know her, we're going to dig deep, and I'm excited on how it's going to come out.
Yeah, like I said, I'm super excited. Is there any other stuff that you got project-wise that we can promote?
At the moment, no. I'm getting back into the game again, as well as for like modeling and everything. Going to New York Fashion Week this week coming up. I'm excited to see that and how that goes. And from there, I'll stay tuned. We'll see what comes up and kind of go from there.
And ironically, so with this project, we got people that want to get involved all over. So music-wise, and I know you sing, and
I do a little bit there.
Yeah. So, and then we've done some of the songs that we can lay down for like the score and everything. But on top of that, like we got people that are actually Grammy nominated that are actually gonna tighten up certain things.
Nice.
So, I think this project is gonna be like one of those efforts from everywhere. And that's why I'm so glad that you're a part of it, because I think that this is going to be something special. Well,
I look forward to seeing the journey unfold, and let's go do it.
That's it. I'm gonna try to work with you all the time. It's gonna be the Michael B. Jordan and Ryan.
Okay,
Coogler.
well, you know what, whatever works.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we're gonna be talking to you throughout the process.
Okay.
And like I said, if there's anything that you want to promote, you'll be on Fox. So yeah, let us know how everything's going. And that's pretty much it. I can't wait. I'm super, super excited and highly honored, blessed and favored to be in your presence and having you a part of this project.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
The world loves an underdog story. They are reminded that anyone can overcome the odds. But maybe it's because the world is the underdog. And we are the odds.
Hey, this is Gary from Pride and Egos Presents. Just taking you a little bit behind the scenes. And tomorrow's the big day. We're going to start actually filming something from the short film that we're doing. So this is the first time behind the camera. We're going to see how it is, how it goes down. All right, I'll see you soon.
No, you know what? I mean, everything you were saying is fascinating, and I am not a reader, but I'm looking forward to reading your books because of the perspective that you gave. I'm a definitely negative, not a negative, a realist, and I'm trying to be more open-minded. So,
but what did you get from it?
that's what I mean, like just another perspective.
It's very keen to stay true to who you are, because you have a lot of people that'll deny the truth, deny who they are as a person, and when you start denying who you are as a person, everything just seems to be like a huge.
What I got from today was just a lot of things. I don't even know how to tell you in words, but I got an emotion that I feel like it's bonded. Got to know people from outside my spectrum.
What you learned?
Although all of us are different, we're still connected in a lot of different ways. We can learn from each other, from life experiences. The book has taught us a lot about life, how we can go forward and encourage other people. And regardless of the background that all of us have and life circumstances, we can all learn from each other and grow in that manner.
Look at you.
Where did the motivation come for this one?
Well, I try to seek completion. So two is like it feels like there's something left out. And with the third one, I want to really bring that home, because the first one we talk about pi, so it goes into solving the circumference of a circle. So your whole life is a cycle, which is a circle. But then the second one, I want to add volume to it. So instead of just a circle, it's more of a sphere, so you got more depth and volume in the information. The third one, it goes even deeper. Like I cover stuff like Robert Downey Jr. In terms of so it covers people with their astrological signs. So it gets to show you their makeup. And so like a lot of times people are like, well, you're a Taurus, you're stubborn, you're this, you're that. So now what I do is I pair it up with a person from popular culture, and I tell some of the stuff that they've gone through. That way you can kind of see yourself and identify yourself within that person. So like you're a Scorpio, right?
Sagittarius.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Well, all right. I forgot. Oh, Sagittarius was Jay-Z. We talked about in that one, I believe. So basically, I cover the battle between him and Nas, and so what I end up doing is I don't really like if it's an attribute that they have, and a lot of people describe that sign as having. I don't say it's positive or negative. It's just because you can have something that's considered a negative attribute, but depending on how you use it, it can be positive. So you could be stubborn, but if you're stubborn in the right ways, you go further. You can use it as positivity. You could be selfish, like I talked about Kobe Bryant, same thing. Like Kobe was regarded as selfish, but because of his personal selfishness with players on the team and stuff like that, what ends up happening is he actually makes the team better, because now people have to meet his standards. And now they're going to work harder. They're going to do certain things. Once they do these things, he's able to trust them more because he can identify himself and parts of himself in them. And then what ends up happening is, things get better, because now, it's not him trying to do everything himself. Now he's going to utilize other people. And that's the basis of some of the book. but the book goes into like deep things like chaos theory. This book is dedicated to those people who feel lost or directionless. There was a period of time where I felt stuck after losing everything. The daily struggle of getting up every day and going through life was painful. Surviving homelessness, divorce, losing 90% of my income proves that nothing is impossible. This book is dedicated to those who feel like they're losing hope. Never forget who you are, and most importantly, never doubt or forget who you were meant to be. This latest project was the culmination of the last 2 previous books in a lifetime of learning experience. In order to humanize the mathematical standard pi, a person must first understand the essence of what pi is. On the surface, pi is a mathematical tool we use to figure out the circumference of a circle. At its most basic level, pi, because it does not end, nor does the numbers repeat, is a question used to solve other questions. The only thing that's equivalent to pi is people. This book series has been my attempt at explaining my theory. The goal has been to provide people a tool to decode life by utilizing a scientific approach.
Daily challenges,
Movie
friendly
review
competition,
coming
and
soon.
new games every week. It's the most up-to-date movie trivia challenge out there. Feed your passion and download the app today.
We love the adventure.
Give me some money, you know that I'm taxing. Shoot to the check it out with a gas. When I pop out, then it's less than my iPod. One of my style, nobody can match it. Rockin' the gym, getting me, that's a habit. Walking the store like I gotta have it. Don't check the price, I just tell it I'm bagging. You never see me just rock it, I swag it. I get them racks, you know that's automatic. MVP, I'm the number.
She was just a girl.
We're like diamonds in the sky.
Don't you really, child?
Yeah, except for
It's a walking and breathing mantra, a living triple entendre. We don't follow the trends, we invent and redefine genres. Pride and egos is the realest. Global, not local. Global, not local. Pride and egos is egos. Realest. Pride and egos. Pride and egos is the realest. Pride and egos is the realest. Pride and walking and breathing mantra, a living triple entendre. We don't follow the trends, we invent and redefine genres. Pride and egos is the realest. Global, not local. Global, not local. Pride and egos is egos. Realest. Pride and egos. Pride and egos is the realest. Pride and egos is the realest. Pride and egos, it isn't just a brand, it's a walking and breathing mantra, a living triple entendre. We don't follow the trends, we invent and redefine.